Hey, welcome to Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. I almost said Call of Duty. My name is Colin, and today I'm gonna be doing New Game Plus. If you want to see me do a completely new game, just let me know. I'll do it. Do hard difficulty, since I completed it on normal already. I'm a little bit annoyed because I already did a half hour of recording and the game sound was way too high and my recording sound was way too low. So I'm doing it over again for your viewing pleasure.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm
Hello,
Dwight.
Molly.
That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
If Billy the Kid had no fear, there's something wrong with him. Something wrong with his brain.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that son of a bitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, ha-ha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Yeah, what? No ammo. If Billy the Kid had no fear, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with his brain because, you know, it's one thing to have fear and to ignore it. That's called courage. But if you just completely have a lack of fear, that's some kind of psychological problem right there.
Need to stay here and keep an eye on the road. That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through.
What the hell?
I had no choice.
Shoot that sumbitch!
You ain't so but
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
Fire at will! Spread out!
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Got one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
I thought there was somebody back there. There we go. I tried recording this at half size, half resolution to see if, like I was playing the game at this resolution and I'm playing it at now, but for apps I set it to record at half resolution to see if it would save half the space. But it only saved like something like, I don't know, not even 20% space. It's pretty ridiculous. So I was like, ah, screw it, I'll just record it at, oh, I saw it shaking Q. Press Q! Well, I pressed Q. Didn't want to do that.
One of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett? Never around when you need it! Come on! They send these some bitches run!
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't as sharp as tools in the shed. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Yeah, it would be a turkey shoot from up on top of the water tower, but... But it's easy enough from down here, so... I'll just stay down here. I think I shot, like, right in between his arm and his body. First two times I tried to shoot him.
I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Watch your flank!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but I just made the ones that were left twice as mad.
God damn you!
They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Maybe we don't have to shoot so many times. That's why I have bad accuracy, because I'm like, shoot twice just in case.
But I finally
First one
fought
didn't
my
hit
way
him,
around
but
the back of the house.
when the first one does hit him,
And
I
like
waste the
that,
other bullet.
I was inside, none the worse for wear.
Sometimes I would even waste like 3
I
extra
passed
bullets.
Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
Sorry, I'm talking over him. Smart as a whip.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so
I already
you were
have
friends with Billy the
guns.
Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm. I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
I think I got one! Where the hell Garrett get?
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
Oh, I shot through 2 of them with 1 shot.
Where'd he come from?
Oh yeah. It's twice the ammo capacity and 50% reload speed with the rifle. Cover behind his rifle here. Good cover right there.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention.
Means don't try to be.
Directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Means don't try to be Rambo and try to shoot everybody,
Many would have fled in my
risking
place,
your own life. It means
but I had that
be careful.
false sense of invincibility that
being
many
careful
young
is the
men
better
have,
part of
like Jack here.
being
What are you
courageous.
saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please,
Oh,
call me
forgot
Cyrus
about that guy.
now. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Shit, I wasn't paying attention to the time when I started recording. Great.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
The fuck? Is he dead or what?
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Quit moving.
Just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Kill me too?
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
If it's red, barrel's red, it must explode. That's an unwritten rule.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that
Gaming.
you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
A lot of game developers ignore that. They make red barrels and don't explode. What's up with that?
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Dime novels were fiction. That's why a lot of people had wrong ideas about people back then, just because people lied about them in dime novels, and people read the dime novels, and dime novels were spread around more than the truth was, so.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Yeah, it did.
Is that what that
I
penny
didn't,
dreadful
actually.
said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett.
Man,
So let me
butt of
start
his
again.
gun.
I finally reached those damn stables.
Just chicken
After
fried at it.
fried, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken. Stepped inside, and
Whack.
last
No
thing
whack,
I
not
heard was
bam.
Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
58% accuracy. Could be better. Could be worse. Okay. Continue.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive.
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
Indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
I would normally skip these because I've already seen them, but figure you guys might want to see them, so I just let him play.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after. He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
I heard 10 gauges are illegal in America. In the US. Don't know if that's true.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
No.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing.
Yeah, but I'd rather use that.
Guards were everywhere looking for it.
That.
Let the kid get away.
The Ranger is more powerful than the inlaid 6-shooter.
Anybody see him?
I had to jump
But
from roof to roof
6-shooter
like a damn alley cat. I followed
shoots
the
faster.
planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell.
Jeez.
The whole town was
Come
up
on.
in arms.
Those freaking... Those planks that came down that were supposed to help me get across just smacked my head. Made me fall down. Thanks. Thanks, planks. Could have just jumped across.
Suddenly,
you're smack me in the head with
I
this
was a
plank.
fugitive.
Thanks, Lord.
Garrett's gonna kick our ass.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my
No, I
way
didn't.
past.
Them guys went all over the place.
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
I've got this.
Town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the shotgun on it.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Hey. I'll be ending this soon, right after this mission.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Respect for decency?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town. I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No.
Oh,
They all
Jesus.
thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall
come from?
on him.
Oh, is it that guy? You just stand there, okay. I don't mind. I missed that. Whatever. Oh, jeez. What the hell? Oh, sorry. I have to get closer. Crouch. Crouch a little bit. There's only one amount that I can crouch. I can crouch a lot or a little bit. Should be using that. So. I have 13 ammo for it. Ah, it is fast reloading. I'll save it when I really need it. So what if I use up all the bullets? My rifle. And there's a spot where I need the rifle. Or a rifle would make it a lot easier. And I don't have the ammo. Where is all the rifle ammo I can pick up? Sure not. Easy to find. That's okay. This pistol's good.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. Dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir.
Billy's a liar.
Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said.
Hello, Bob.
I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street,
Don't even use a
eyeball to
shotgun.
eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
I wouldn't exactly call that eyeball to eyeball. to eyeball is when their faces are like, oh shit, right next to each other. I was thinking about eyeball to eyeball and not. Oh, my speed was 99%. Wow. Focus 93%. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking about what I was saying and not what I was supposed to be doing. At least I was paying enough attention to get my speed and focus that high. Speed is key! Oh shit! I'm not doing well. Alright, this is the last time. Okay, this time. You watch and see. I'm gonna shut up and focus. Oh, it says I'm focusing a lot, but I'm not really.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw
really
I
not
had no
that
damn
difficult.
choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day.
Yep.
Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Alright, I'll continue, get this cutscene, because if I stop here,
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
it'll force me through the cutscene.
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me.
And if I
ended
restart
up
it,
taking a job at the Rurales.
won't show the cutscene
Mexican
again.
Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Alright, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.